Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game. They have been waking their players up early all week long to make sure they are prepared for the time change. Coming from the west.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Shelton. Makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cardinal at the line with a first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Escapes the pressure going right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Back to throw, it's Shelton. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Inside the 25. Maybe a crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Butler. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So Miami signals for a timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Looking downfield, it's Shelton. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Stanford! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cardinal coming off that big pass back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got a little grass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the defense will...
He doesn't even fucking touch him. It's like, what are we doing?
Quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And here comes the pressure, and there...
Are we dead ass serious? Because I had someone wide open right here. No, here. He was wide open, and I just got fucking screwed, dude. Yeah, I'm transferring for sure.
Pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
He gets in my fucking way.
Goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of...
This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! Great job by the back on the option. That'll give him... Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Shelton. Here's the pressure. Still on his feet. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires left. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the... And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Stanford! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Reads it, fires complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about.
it away to start this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. So Stanford's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll run it again. Nice move there. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Could be an alley. At the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Give him 88 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try the left side. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Shelton. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes a catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground because there's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And he He's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Looking for a man. It's Shelton. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Stanford, fresh off that big play through the air, is back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for space to the left. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Rush coming in.
What the fuck was that?
29.
Well, we knew coming into this.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Napier. And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Runs through a tackle. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be third and long. Snags it over the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw at Shelton. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets up.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide out trying to get it in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now it's second and goal. To the air, it's Shelton. Touchdown, Cardinal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground. Here's a little room there. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Stanford! That is his third score of the game, and now 14 on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been in.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Napier. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Black. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Scanning the field. It's Shelton. Oh, spins away. Gets away from one. He's got space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Just keeps swinging it. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Stanford to the line on third and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is... Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Makes the grab over the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Butler. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Shelton. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Upstairs, he's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the